All right, welcome to another episode of Keepers of the Gloom. I'm Kyle Tucker, 35 Chop. My guest today is
Max Thompson at 29, Squishy Baby.
Squishy Baby. All right, this is our downrange early morning edition from
Downrange.
Uprange.
Uprange. In the same region.
Whatever. In the same region. Okay. Squishy, where were you born?
Wichita, Kansas.
Wichita. I don't even go with Valley Center. Wow, good for you. What do you do for Mammon? Or work?
Well, long answer, short answer.
Short answer.
I clean teeth. So I clean teeth, and I also do some maintenance and IT stuff. So
Cool. Awesome. And what's your home AO?
Depot,
Home region.
Wichita.
There you go. Okay.
Wichita.
And cafeteria. We did truckside cafeteria today, but
Yes.
if we go out to cafeteria, what are you getting as your favorite cafeteria drink?
Black coffee.
Black.
Basic black coffee.
Do you prefer a certain kind of roast, a blonde, dark, or Colombian? Hazelnut, maybe? A little flavored coffee?
Well, yeah, hazel good. It's gonna be a darker roast, whatever I pick. That's my
Alright.
preference.
Okay, fair enough.
I like my coffee like I like my men.
This is a one-day shot. Okay. All right. Go to exercise when you work out.
Exercise or warm up?
Exercise.
Exercise. Ugh. Well, we've been doing a lot of burpees, so
Okay.
that's been kind of a go-to recently, just because it's a good everything.
Yep.
And I don't know, when you do it with a vest and then you do it without a vest, it's like you're flying.
Yeah.
It feels really good. Yeah.
It does feel really good. Okay. What's the exercise that you just dread the most when someone calls it out?
Probably thrusters.
Thrusters.
It's the love-hate, because I hate them, but they're good for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough. All right, so let's talk about your journey a little bit. It's kind of a special moment for you today because it was your first date with lovely lady mother-in-law. Yeah, baby. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Welcome
Thank
to
you.
the
club.
Welcome to the club. Glad to have another member. So your journey, how did you hear about F3
You and Pringles.
and Pringles?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you got to give a little bit more of the story. Don't make me tell it.
Well, it was so long ago. Yes, you've most of you have heard the story if you've been in F3 for a while. I was the one who said it was a cult. You guys are crazy. This is stupid. I'm not getting up that early. I don't do morning workouts. Blah blah blah. And here I am. So it was Thanksgiving, year and a half ago.
Yeah. 22.
when there was no reason not to go. So got me out. Here I am.
Yep, there you go. And now Site Q, one of the big reasons we're all the way up here in Newton. So big kudos, big shout out. Okay, what did you? You kind of alluded to this, but elaborate a little bit more for me on that question of what did you think about F3 before you attended your first beatdown? As you heard us talking and pontificating about it and saying, you should come.
I honestly don't remember what it was before versus after.
Okay.
Other than it just being like, guys are getting together to work out. I think that's all I really thought of it at the time.
Yeah. So, let me change the question just a little bit and say, we get done with that Thanksgiving workout, Thanksgiving morning, or whatever it was, Friday. I think it was a convergence.
Yeah, it was.
We get done, and you're back in your car, and you've experienced the whole thing, start to finish, circle of trust and everything. What's going through your head?
It was a good time. Yeah, it was a lot of fun to be with that many guys. Just having fun, working out. It wasn't until it probably took a week or so to actually dive in, because what got me back was the feeling, the next day being so sore, completely sore, which is not normal. So I like that.
You realized, oh, this is a lot different from my garage workout.
Yeah, because it was pretty spotty during that time, so it was a good full body experience, and I just haven't had that in a long time. So I like that. Wanted to get more of it. So then it took a couple weeks to really dive in and experience what F3 is about, the fellowship, and getting to know guys better and having those relationships.
Good answer. Okay, so you kind of alluded to when it was, but do you remember what that first speed town entailed?
Well, Pringles was doing it. It was the Thanksgiving convergence. It was a lot. I think it was in the maybe it was not in the snow. It was just cold.
Had the 2.0s out that day, right?
Yeah, it was a lot of. We did a stadium lap, did a lot of coupons on the field, incrementally on the yard lines. I don't think it was anything more than that, really.
Yeah. Okay. So, how long have you been a part of F3? Put that into context for us. Year and a half?
Yeah, year and a half.
Year and a half, about. Okay. So, how would you describe what your F3 journey has looked like in that year and a half?
Got in, enjoyed it. Just being a PAX, doing the workouts, then wanting the drive to start the AO here, and then a couple months later, finally got enough interest, enough guys up here to do it, so came up here, and then pretty on fire for getting a new AO started. So we did a month or two with just a few people, and then we got some more guys out, so it was really encouraging, and been having a lot of fun. And then I don't know, kind of had a spell of coasting. It was like, okay, it's the same old, but we've been exploding in Wichita, so that's been a lot to think about, discuss with the region, so that's been keeping it fresh, I guess. And then more will come too, so we'll see in the coming months what happens.
Okay. All right, so a little lighter note, question I've been looking forward to getting documented. How did you get your F3 name?
When I was a toddler, probably, a baby, I guess, my sisters gave me the name Squishy Baby Dale because my forehead was squishy. There you go.
Okay, cool.
That's the story I've heard.
I'll allow that to pass. I think you were going for something like floss or something from the workout.
They ask you, tell us about yourself. What do you do? Well, I clean teeth, and what do you do with that?
Yeah. I couldn't let you get by with that.
Yeah, they were talking about plaque.
Yeah.
Lame.
All right, so let's talk about some highlights. What's been your favorite F3 moment so far? Been a lot.
There have been a lot. I don't know. I like the convergences. It's an excuse to get everybody together, just enjoy the large fellowship and see guys I don't get to see very much anymore. Yeah. So I just like big groups.
Yeah. What's been the one that stands out the most to you? That was maybe the coolest.
Was it the 1 year in the snow at Sparta, where we did the Navy sit-ups in the snow on the field?
Oh yeah.
Mush in the fur coat.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. So have you noticed any health benefits so far?
Yes. So the most important to me is my shoulder, because before I started F3, I'd been to physical therapy for months and tried different things to work this out. I get numb in my fingers from working like this all the time. So trying to stretch it out is one thing, but doing these weird bear crawls and stabilizing exercises helps a lot for me. So that's been a big reason to keep doing it, besides the other obvious reasons.
Good. So what about mental health? Any benefits there that you've noticed?
Oh yeah. you talk about discipline all the time, and choosing to do this or that, but it puts it in a different context when you start easy. I consider exercise a little easier than the mental stuff. So starting with the physical, disciplining your body a little bit, getting up early, doing these things, then doing it with the vest on, translate that into your decisions in your life. Are you going to do this? Is it just no big deal, or are you going to choose to do this or choose not to do this because it's the right thing to do, or whatever? But disciplining your mind has been a big improvement since I did F3.
Choose your heart.
Yeah.
Okay. What's been kind of your most memorable beatdown to date?
The amphitheater, because everybody seems to remember that as well, and they like it, they mention it. So this fall we're gonna do it again for the third anniversary. Sparta.
Are we? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good to know. All right. Whose cue is a guaranteed push?
Fawn.
You've been all around.
Yeah, Fawn's always brings a really good push when he comes up here. So appreciate that. Yeah.
Okay. So you've invited a couple people out to F3. What F3 son are you most proud of, and why?
The only guy that I've brought that's come back is Halfpipe, I think.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's psyche with me. So he took it and ran with it. It's in his interview, but he was a patient of mine at work, so got him to come the next day. We carpooled for months to Wichita.
Mm-hmm.
Then we did this, so yeah, it's been a good time getting to know him, and now he's like just down the street from me. He moved recently, so that's been fun.
There you go. Yeah. So shout out to you and Halfpipe, because you guys did do that drive. That's
right.
It was a 5:30.
It was 5:30.
It was a 5:30 start, not a 5 a.m.
But a 30-minute drive.
But a 30-minute drive. The 30-minute drive is fine when it's like 5:30 start. 5:30 start, and they were there most of the time on time. Sometimes coming in hot.
Hey, still came in.
You
still came late a couple
made
times.
The drive. So kudos for you guys. Everybody else in the big cities is going 30 minutes.
Okay, real quick. Buble, he came after an all-nighter. He came after a 30-minute nap. So after that day, there was no excuse for me not to be there. So there was a morning when I woke up at 5:30. I hopped in the car, drove there, and finished the whole workout. So there's no excuse.
There you go. All right, what keeps you coming back to F3?
Being there for the other guys. Because I think we mostly agree it's not. Yeah, the fitness is great. I mean, we need the fitness, but it's also to encourage the guys who are also coming, and just be the encouragement for life. A life encouragement, not just the physical part.
Yep. Okay. When I say the term high impact man, right, and I was just talking with Brent Check, right? Everybody that's married, that has an influence at their job, that has kids, has a high impact, right? But when we use that term, we mean positive high impact man. When I say that term, who comes to mind and why?
There's several guys. I think you come to mind. You're intentional with a lot of people. You take your time out to meet with them and encourage them, and when you're at the workouts, you single guys out, just for a couple seconds. That's all it takes. So you are impacting a lot of guys that way. Flenderson is pretty good. He's obviously, we all know he's good at reaching out to guys and being that the voice, I guess, to do things. But
He can EH hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, good. Well, thank you. So close us out with this one then, in a few sentences. Tell the PAX and the rest of the region, tell the people who are maybe watching this because they know you but they've never experienced F3. I think we know a few people that come to mind there. Why is F3 so special to you?
F3 has changed my life. To sum it up, I've shared it before. Before I started it, I was getting a little depressed. Just in the sense that I don't have any male friends. I work in a female environment. I don't have any guys I can just hang out with. So I was really craving that interaction. So it meant a lot to get those relationships with new people, and they're the best relationships you'll ever have. All these guys will be there for you. We help each other move, we help each other with whatever. People you can actually count on in the middle of the night type of people. So that's been a huge blessing for me. And I know not everybody needs that. They're not in that spot, but some people are. And it could save a life, as we've seen. So
yeah,
it's important.
Yeah. Well, thanks for doing this interview. I haven't done mine yet. I keep punting it. I've had like 3 different guys say they want to do it, but you are probably one of the few guys I would name off when I get that him question, or at least that F3 son question for sure, because you were a firm, this is a cult, I'm not doing any of it, and you've jumped in and made a massive impact in Newton and in the guys in the region, so thank you for that. Proud of you, and thanks for doing the interview. Welcome to the club.
Yes, yes.
This has been another episode of Keepers of the Gloom. To learn more, visit f3wichita.com.